Guess who's back? Yep, it's been a week already. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. That means a bunch of people are most of the way through the work week. And that means, technically my work week is just beginning. Just kidding, it starts a couple of days prior to this, but in any case, welcome to Lycan through Keith's Gaming Space and Lycan's in the Stream. And hello, Rick, very good to see you, sir. How is everything for you this fine, wonderful evening? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. And this is being very, very slow. Okay, excellent, good luck. You'll knock them dead, I know it. Actually, don't knock them dead, because then they won't pay you. You'll do awesome. How about that? I don't know, maybe if you're, maybe if someone's trying to get a job at a mortuary and you knock them dead, that'd probably be a plus. Certainly be good for repeat business, I think. One of George Carlin's classic lines about people he can do without is a funeral director who says, "Hopes to see you folks again real soon." If I get the interview, I'll let you know with who. Okay. Who are they? I really want to know. I said I'm on my panic there. I moved my desk lamp, the one that illuminates my handsome face when I'm doing this, to the other side of the where I have my 3D printer, which is officially mine now at this point. Thank you very much, Mike Panza. And I saw what looked like a crack in the plastic barrier, plastic window rather. Unfortunately, it was just a hair on the inside of it. Okay, I can cease palpitating now. So outside of that, how's everything with you? I want to give a welcome, by the way, to everyone watching the stream who can't be in the chat. You are no less appreciated, please know that. Oh man, I just realized I gotta get to Micro Center tomorrow. Yeah, Rick, I remember telling Rick this. I thought I had a an external hard drive connector cable fail on me, so I bought a replacement. But then I found out it wasn't the connector cable. You done revving your engine out there? Yeah, Captain Micro Dick? Y'all through? I don't know how many people could hear that, but I will never understand these people who are bound and determined that, you know, everybody in a 5 zip code radius hears them coming, or you know, hears their music or can feel their subwoofer. Okay, I'm not 100% certain, but I swear he drove down, and it's got to be a he, because this is generally not a women thing. I swear that this guy just drove down the road past my house, and then turned around and drove back up the road past my house. I'm like, dude, I heard you once, I don't need to hear you again, god damn it. Anyhow, so yeah, turns out it wasn't the cable, because I tried a cable with another one. Turns out it wasn't the power supply, because I tried a power supply from another one. And the power supply was working fine in the first place anyway. Actually, well, yeah, it was, but I thought it was the power supply, so I used a different one. And then I found out the thing just kept disconnecting no matter what I did, so I'm like, okay, the drive's failing. But the good news is I haven't lost any data. I transferred... I had 2 drives that I was using to back up streaming stuff, but I only was regularly updating one, so I merged the 2 together. And I took the drive that was cleared out and used that to offload all the things that were on the failing drive. So, long and short of it is I haven't lost anything. And at some point I'll get a drive that'll be bigger than what I lost, so everything's good. Okay, we'll wait another minute or so for people to appear. Because I have a few very, very cool announcements and one extremely awesome announcement. Well, one awesome announcement of 2 awesome things, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I'm, yeah, I remember when you were in the job hunt one time, and you just like within like day 2, you had just you sent out resumes like a guy at a stadium launches t-shirts out of a cannon. Yeah. Get my PTO paid out, which is a full check and a half. Very good. Yeah. They're making a huge mistake, man. Seriously. I get the feeling this company is the company you're leaving is not going to be long for this world. So it may be a blessing in disguise that you're getting out now. Yeah, because from what you always told me about the place, it seemed like you were one of the best things going for it. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to broadcast your business. My apologies. I'm sorry about that. I sometimes forget, like, oh yeah, a bunch of other people are watching, and it's being recorded. I apologize, my friend. Okay. I think I've waited long enough. It's interesting, that's pretty well synced up. Hi. So a couple of changes and things I wanted to talk about first. You have to pardon me, I have a Ricola in my mouth. Yeah, this week has been a very good week for me. For starters, I got my replacement TV. My mother's TV blew up. I gave her mine because I really wasn't using it. And I got a new TV. It's a smaller TV. I actually went down from a 32-inch to a 24. But there was a reason for that. What I want to do, and let me just readjust so I can actually see myself on camera while I point things out. So, as I am looking right now, I'm looking at my main computer desk. I have two monitors there. The monitor to my left is normally where OBS and all of the chat and all that is positioned. The camera is a little slightly below it on a it's so wonderfully jury rigged. Like where I put my note cards that I normally use, I have a one of those legal pads and I just tape them to the back cardboard part of it. So right now, for lack of a better place, I've got the webcam zip tied to the top of it. I kid you not. There's like 5 or 6 zip ties holding it in place. And a microphone right here. Fan over there, which is, oh, merciful, wonderful. Now over diagonally in this direction, I overestimate how much distance I have. In this direction is my actual PC. And then there's a file cabinet to my diagonal right. That's actually where I'm planning to put the TV. And that'll also be where whatever console I'm using at the moment will temporarily go. Because if I have figured this up right, and thank you again, Rick, for the assistance with this, I have that Blackmagic capture card that has been in the computer for forever and a friggin' day. And the way it's actually supposed to work is you hook the external source into its in, and then you take the out source from the card and take it to a monitor or TV. So I've basically had about half the equation right all this time. So what I'm actually hoping for is that will finally let me play and record console game footage. Pretty much what I'm going to be doing is footage for anything I don't have an emulator for, which at this point would be Saturn, Dreamcast, Xbox 360, original Xbox, PS2, though that may change, and what's the other one I'm forgetting? Wii, which would also mean GameCube games. So that would open up the possibilities a whole lot, and I really hope that comes together. And, if not, I've got something over here to mess with, and hopefully that'll encourage me to, start playing some of the console games more again. So there's that. And also, today, Wednesday, July 24th, 2024, my channel hit 2 milestones. Count them, 2. Number 1, I have hit 150 subscribers. I know in the grand scheme of things, when people have hundreds of thousands and 2 million and 20 million, it may not seem like much, but to me, I wasn't even sure if people were actually going to like this this channel, this format, I wasn't sure they were going to like me. And I wasn't sure that, yeah, big old Ric Flair, woo. But, yeah. And I also wasn't sure, you know, if well, do I have the know-how to pull this off? Do I have, you know, the dedication? Can I handle negative comments? And, you know, I've been rolling strong for a couple of years now. So, yeah, I'm very proud of the channel. I'm very proud of what I've accomplished. You know, big old Barry Horowitz pat on the back there. And I am definitely very thankful for everyone who has subscribed, checked out one of my videos on a random search, taken one of my business cards and listened to me ramble on about this channel that I'm so proud of. Thank you. Thank you all. And the second milestone, and this one blew me away more than the 150 subscribers. I have now had my first video with over 1,000 views. Yeah. To put this in perspective, the highest number of views I had, hey, Misfit Kitten, how are you? Welcome. Better late than never. Just glad to have you here. I just made an announcement. If you hadn't seen, I am at 150 subscribers. Yeah. And the second milestone I was just about to talk about, I now have a video with over 1,000 views. So up to then, two of my biggest videos, thank you, kitten. Two of my biggest videos prior to that were 1 versus 100 on the DS, and I think the reason that got so many views is because it has Bob Saget in the title, and a lot of people were searching for Bob Saget after his passing. The subtitle of the video is Bob Saget's Extremely Full House. And the other, that one has, I think, 290 some. And the other, which had, I think, 360 some, was Cal Ripken Jr. Baseball on the SNES. I'm guessing between baseball and Cal Ripken, you know, those were probably the keywords that got everybody's attention. Sometimes, you know, that's as close as I've ever come to figuring out the algorithm. But yeah, I was astonished. And then people saw me play, and the second video got about 67 views. But yes, of all things that got over 1,000 views, it was Alien Syndrome. I've learned that I can't predict what's going to be big at this point. Because, I'll be honest, like Alien Syndrome, you know, it was a good game. I think I did a good playthrough of it, and I think I added a couple of neat things to the video. But if you told me that that was the video that was going to crack 1,000, I'd ask, you know, what you were smoking and where I can get 10 pounds of it. Because, yeah, I mean, you know, it's not a super well-known game, but apparently a lot of people remembered it, and yeah, I think that's the video I've gotten the most comments on too, and I'm pretty sure like some of the subscribers came from people who saw Alien Syndrome. So I'm just very stunned, and I'm also very humbled, very flattered, and very, very grateful. So thank you to everyone who watched that video, to everyone who watches any of my videos, and anyone watching the stream now, just for, you know, putting up with my strangeness. I can't thank you enough. This is both of these things coming in the same day. This is just way too awesome. So after I'm done the stream tonight, you know, you damn well better believe I'm going to go out and celebrate, you know, grab some like special dinner for myself or something. So, so my original plan was to just do a teardown, but in light of this, I thought I'd give everybody a nice little surprise, because in the past week, I've actually been doing more work in Mega Maker, or Mega Man Maker, I should say, and I came up with a couple of more levels that are on test, so I thought I'd give everybody a sneak peek. So, let me fire that up. And watch the regular cursor be replaced with a point hand. And helps to turn the sound on. Yeah, that's an unfortunate thing with me. I tend to, there are some times when I'm playing games, I tend to be like half watching and listening to videos or podcasts or something, so I turn the game volume off. This is usually in a game where I'm just messing around or trying to level build or something. And yes, cursor becomes point hand. As much as I like this guy, and as much as I use him in my videos when I have to illustrate something, I hate point hands. I have yet to put a point hand in one of my levels, because, dear God, they're freaking annoying. Okay, so this is a level in progress. This was just a test. These two are still being worked on. I'm trimming them down a little bit. So I did some changes on the first one, and I developed two more for the crystal gates. To give you a quick refresher, if you're not familiar, the crystal gates were a level in Mega Man and Bass, aka Rockman and Forte in Japan. What you needed to do, there were puzzles involving the Robot Master weapons, and you needed to figure out which Robot Master weapon was appropriate for the puzzle. In those, only one would break the crystal, but in here they don't have the crystals in the regular format available for building, so what I had to use were targets, and I had to come up with some pretty creative ways to not completely cheese and just use one weapon throughout. So some of these took some imagination. So let me show you number one. Okay, so teleporters are useful. The teleporters from Galaxy Man stage and Mega Man 9 are good stand-ins for regular teleporters. And we need 8 keys. Each target will give us a key. And when we get the energy element, that's the end of the level. So we have recharging stations in here. As you can see, they'll constantly produce weapon energy for us. And these are the weapons we have to work with. Wild Coil, Dust Crusher, Gemini Laser, Gyro Attack, Flame Sword, Wheel Cutter, Salt Water, which was from Mega Man 5/V on the Game Boy Advance. This was the weapon of Neptune, and Commando Bomb. Okay. I don't know what the hell that was about. Okay, so we got a target between a couple of barriers. Those gray barriers will reflect all weaponry. These regular things, weaponry will go through them, but as you'll see, Mega Man cannot. Some weaponry will go through them. In this case, the weapon in question for this is Gyro Attack. I just gotta aim it right, and there we go. Each weapon is only used once, so I don't really need to refill. Okay. A bit of a convoluted room here. Weapon in this case is Wild Coil from Spring Man in Mega Man 7. Charge up. I don't always get it on the first try. This is where you want to stand, hold up so it bounces high, and right into the target. I refill out of habit. Next. Okay. This one seems fairly obvious. But is it? Yes, it is. Oh, and proof of concept, by the way. Yeah, can't cheese it with Gyro Attack. So which one to use is Gemini Laser. It does bounce off the blocks there. I'm not really sure why. That wasn't my intent, but I do what I can because you know, there's only that and count bombs are really the only two ways to block most weapons in this game. Okay, big wall. Wheel cutter from Nitro Man in Mega Man 10 lets you ride up walls, and then just drop it down, and there you go. Okay, now this puzzle is even kind of annoying even by my standards, but I can't bring myself to change it. The trick here is salt water. And I cannot believe I got that on the first try. I'm so glad that's on video. Because normally I have to angle all different ways to get that. Someone just messaged me, I'll check that in a moment. Now this is the one that gives me the most trouble. This is Commando Bomb. So we gotta guide it up that channel. And that's pretty good for me. Okay, so we have TNT blocks with a fuse there. This ought to be pretty obvious. Flame sword. I don't remember if Mega Man actually had that kind of animation in Mega Man 8, but I'm glad they added it in. It looks pretty stylish. Oh, and you can't just run over the target. You actually have to do something to it. Duh. And finally, this is Dust Crusher. So, just wait down here for the telly to approach. And the fragmentation from Dust Crusher will hit the target. Bing, bam, boom. So yeah, that's what I've got working on there. Excuse me one sec, I'm just going to see if this is something super urgent. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so this is the second one, and I believe I've got it where I need to be. Same music again, because same theme. So here are the weapons we've got now. We have Firestorm, Fireman, Mega Man 1, Quick Boomerang, Quick Man, Mega Man 2, Drill Bomb, Drill Man in, in Mega Man 4, Power Stone from Stone Man in Mega Man 5, Scramble Thunder from Fuse Man in Mega Man 11, Search Snake, Snake Man, Mega Man 3, Tornado Hold from Tengu Man in Mega Man 8, and Silver Tomahawk from Tomahawk Man in Mega Man 6. So what are we going to have to do with these things? I don't know why it pauses like that. I hope it doesn't do that on the regular uploads. I haven't uploaded these things yet. I'm still tinkering with them, so you're getting a preview here. Okay. So, gaps at the bottom and the top. This one is a lot easier than it looks because Scramble Thunder will cover the all around the room. There we go. Okay, now this one took me some doing because I had to figure out exactly how to angle everything right. And it is possible. This is the Power Stone one. Yeah, you have to get it just right to get the stones in there. As you can see, there are a couple of ways you could do it. Okay, so this one is Drill Bomb, And drill bomb can be detonated in mid-flight, so you have to just get it in there and then just blow it up near the target. Okay, so we got barricades on either side of the target and a fair amount of space there. This one is easier than it looks because this is tornado hold. Just got to figure out where to put it. Shot off the ladder, there it is. Okay, so now you've got blocks up there. You've got the bear, or the target rather, surrounded by a couple of blocks. But this is actually easier than it looks because the shield from Firestorm will hit it. Okay. Now, this one, I already showed it, it's Quick Boomerang. The main idea behind here is because Quick Boomerang loops downward, it can hit the target below you. There are a couple of weapons that'll have that property. Okay. This one should be fairly obvious. Search Snake. And that leaves only one, which is the Silver Tomahawk. Getting the angle's a little tricky. I've always had problems with Silver Tomahawk in that respect. Also, I'd like to note the Tomahawk is, if anything, bronze, not silver. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, I've been a very busy boy with these. It's pretty cool, like, coming up with the puzzles and trying to make them work. Okay, so in part 3, we have Thunderbeam from Electman in Mega Man 1, Crash Bomber, Crash Man, Mega Man 2, Crystal Eye from Crystal Man in Mega Man 5, Night Crush, Nightman, Mega Man 6, Bubble Lead from Bubble Man in Mega Man 2. I try as much as possible not to repeat weapons from the same game, but in this case, I was kind of stuck for ideas. In retrospect, I probably should have switched Bubble Lead with Search Snake in the second one. I may still do that. Bounce Ball from Bounce Man in Mega Man 11. Magma Bazooka from Magma Man in Mega Man 9. And Noise Crush. We got double crush going on. Noise Crush is from Shade Man in Mega Man 7. And there we go again. That's starting to worry me. Okay. So, down here at the bottom, very unique setup. Obviously, we need to get something through there. And that something, in this case, is Crystal Eye. I think this is going to need a little bit of revision because it is also possible to do that with Bounce Ball. But I don't think the Bounce Ball one is possible to do with Crystal Eye, so that one's going to need some tinkering still. Okay, this was my favorite. It took me a while to figure out how to best do this. So you have a regular wall there, and then you have unblockable walls all around it. So what weapon is going to get through the regular walls? Well, out of these, I don't think Magma Bazooka will. I'm going to have to fix that too. That is not, because that is not the intended solution. Let me start that again. I'll show you what it is. Okay, well, while I'm down here, Let me do a proof of concept and just see if a bounce ball actually will get this done. Yeah, it will. Okay. So that's two things I'm going to have to correct. I forgot that Magma Bazooka can go through walls. The intended solution is Noise Crush. As you can see, it will bounce off that in its regular form. Powered up, it will go right through. Okay, so we got another instance of a wall we can potentially shoot through and a bunch we can't. So in this case, what we need to do is a little trick shooting with Night Crush. Proof of concept, if you just aim it straight down, it'll just bounce off the destructible wall. So what you have to do is jump a little bit and fire it. Okay, this one took a little bit of time too, because there really wasn't an explodable wall, per se. The key to this is Crash Bomber, if I can get it. There we go. They have Crash Bomber in the Mega Man Maker setup, in the program itself, but for some reason they don't have the Crash Bomber wall yet. I don't know. So I had to get a little creative there. Okay. Now this one is where Magma Bazooka was intended. So yeah, I think a regular shot will get down there just fine, but I tend to use a charge shot just to be safe. Charge shot's a little bigger. That's something else I'll have to test, but either way, it's the same weapon. Okay. A little bit of an obstacle here, but not much of one, because we can work bubble lead in here. And bubble lead won't bounce off those walls, interestingly enough, but you know, the idea is to get it through them. I think I could very easily switch this out with Search Snake if I wanted to, so I'll think about that. Okay. Again, a gap we can shoot through, and the target's right underneath it. The three-way fire of Thunder Beam is what we need. I don't know what the hell it's bouncing off of there. Like, that bottom one is bouncing off of something. If it may be bouncing off of the indestructible blocks there. If so, it shouldn't be, because those are marked as two separate rooms. I don't know. Okay. And this, by process of elimination, is Bounce Ball. A little tricky to get it in there, though. You gotta shoot through the gap. And there you go. Let's see if Crystal Eye would have gotten it. That's a lot of eyes. Okay, yeah, Crystal Eye eventually, if you got the right angle, would have done it. But, yeah. This is the tricky thing. In Mega Man and Bass, where this concept originally occurred, everything, all the crystals could only be broken by one specific weapon. And things were a little more obvious about what you had to do. So what I may end up wanting to do is I probably end up having to get rid of either Bounce Ball or Crystal Eye, because in a lot of ways they're essentially the same, and revise that. So I'll tell you what, while I'm thinking about it, let me just make a quick note so I don't forget later. If I can figure out where my pen went. And not knock the damn camera out of the line. crapola, I've misplaced my pen. That just sucks us all. Okay. Okay, this is why I test these things. You know, so when I submit it, I don't look like a total moron, just a partial one. So thank you for indulging. Hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, I really don't have transitions, so let me go on ahead to Teardown. I've been having a ridiculous amount of fun with this over the week. There we go. Okay. I'm not bothering with the timer tonight, but I have a little intro. So, Mr. Lycan, tear down this wall. Welcome to Teardown from Steam on the PC. It's not from Steam, it's from some company, but it's on PC is the thing. And last time we had accomplished a few of the basic missions. We'd seen interesting things that could happen, such as alarms, and we had a lot of fun with spray paint. So I've gotten a little bit of look at what's coming up, because I didn't want to spend my entire time puzzling things out. So we're in for some interesting stuff. So without further ado, let's get on this, because it's just another brick in the wall. The one thing I don't like, unfortunately, you can only have one save state at a time for campaign. It'd be nice to have a couple working. Lee Chemicals was hit by another smash and grab this weekend. Several buildings were damaged and a number of devices from the entry security system were stolen. The police say the break-ins might be related to the event last week when computers were stolen. Burglars gain access to gain access. Decent food, decent prices. In West Point Marina, try our special. I don't think it ever says what the special is. I shudder to think. Kill your television. Isn't that what the hipsters always say? Oh, to show off a couple of the things I have, let me go outside, because that's probably the best thing to do. Oh. And once again, we have Midvale School for the Gifted. Doesn't tell me push instead of pull. Okay. I never actually looked around here. This might be interesting to do. A couple of piled up cars. I'll need a crane. I'll need a crane. To take the house I built for her apart, it's going to take, to make it break, it's going to take a metal ball hung from a chain. I used to know these lyrics. Let's just take a look around the perimeter, see what all I got going on. Oh, hello, what do we got down here? Whoops. Ammo refill. I don't have anything that uses ammo, and that. I mean, the things I have that could theoretically use ammo are from mods anyway, so I don't think they had ammo in the first place. There are weapons we'll get later that do have ammo involved. But let me show you some of the mods I put in. First off, yeah, chainsaw. Specifically Doom Chainsaw. Yep. Beautiful. Carve up the ground too if we want. Okay. Pyromania is one I'm just gonna show off once, because it's got some very interesting things to it. However, it causes a lot of lag. A metric ton of lag. Oh, we are limited in this mode. Okay. Alright, well, good to know. Alright, so one of the first things we have is a flamethrower. And it'll set wooden objects on fire, and they'll burn for about 8 seconds. We also have a rocket launcher. The whole... Yeah. The whole thing about this is designed to produce, like, Michael Bay orgasmic level explosions. And we can also plant bombs. Now these are actually, the only thing that I found that are basically remote detonated. As I said, a lot of lag. And like there are sliders on that you can adjust for things like you know, blowback and like the shock wave and such. And as you can see, it will set fires, and I think these fires will burn as long as there is a source. Okay. Next, on a different mod, I have a flamethrower. This one is much kinder on the pixel and lag than the flamethrower in Pyromania. I have Molotov cocktails. And when they land, as you see, they splash, and they will cause fires, and they will continuously burn. I have a goddamn minigun, and I have no ammo for it. That sucks. Yeah, okay, I am definitely going to have to go into sandbox mode and show off the minigun, because the way it will cut through everything in its path is freaking insane. This thing is a long-range chainsaw. And finally, I have the gas can. I can spray gas around, and those pellets, fucker, those pellets will ignite. Now, they're using a much different fire effect. This is very much a CGI fire effect. But one very cool thing about the mod with the gas can, I'm going to go ahead and show you here, and I'm going to use the crane I'm gonna presume they reinstart this. So let's get that nice and coated. Okay, now at the 20-second mark, standing back for a reason. Tick, tick, tick. Yep. This mod is the only way I have seen so far to get a vehicle to actually explode. Drive vehicle. Drive what? As normal with Teardown, the chassis will remain no matter what. And there's actually an in-game reason for that, because if you have to get a vehicle to somewhere as a condition, a win condition, even if you're down to the chassis, bringing the chassis to the win point still counts. So basically, if you're a clumsy driver, it doesn't matter if you beat the thing to hell and back. As long as the chassis is intact, it counts. But, you know, you're not going to be driving it anywhere. So yeah, 9 times out of 10, this will destroy a vehicle to make it completely undrivable. So yeah, some fun things there I picked up. I also found a couple of interesting boards. One that has monster trucks, one that has a bulldozer, and one that is an old west town. And the great thing about that, almost every building in it, with the exception of one, is made out of wood. So if you want to indulge your inner pyromaniac, there you go. Alright, so with that out of the way. Cactus bitch. Alright. Let's see, what all we got here. Tracy, need coffee. They turned off the gas. I can't even make a proper coffee anymore. We really need to bring in more clients. I'll reach out to Gordon and see if he has something else. I haven't heard back from the police. That thing sorted? Mom, head of sales, Lycan, Teardown Services. I'm just going to say that like Lemmy would, because I don't know how else to pronounce the umlauts. Oh, and by the way, this coffee here, cold, totally cold, or room temperature actually. Yeah, because you know it's summer. It's hot up here in the second floor of the house. I don't want hot coffee because it'll increase my body temperature, and that'll make me miserable. So, yeah, bottled water, room temperature bottled water. That's all this is. So quit your bitching, Mom. Gordon Wu, Marina too small. Thanks for helping me out with that building. The police were snooping around a little, but it seems to have cooled off now and we can finally start construction. I actually have another job for you. See, I bought this yacht recently, but it's too large for the marina and the board says there is no space for a new dock. Could you use your demolition skills again and remove one of the timeshare cabins? If the original documentation also appeared, then ta-da, like it was never there. Okay, this is not actually the mission I thought I left off on, but that's okay because I know what I need to do on this one. Okay. All right. So, let's go ahead. Okay, that's what confused me, because I had worked for him on something else. Just not at the marina. Yeah. Because of the sandbox mode giving me unlimited ammo and fuel and all that, and all of the weapons unlocked, I now have a new stress reliever if I have a bad day. Just I'm sick and tired of all bullshit. Yeah, it's like, yeah, see now I've cut the passenger cabin almost completely out, but I can still drive the freaking thing. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, but my go-tos for a long time were Doom with God mode on and running amok with a chainsaw, and Postal in also God mode after the Postal dude called me a sissy. Then yeah, you know, I'd run amok there, especially when I was working at retail, and they put out the special delivery edition, which had a retail store in it. Postal was something you could not get away with. Well, I guess you could get away with it today because they did do Postal 4 no regrets. Okay, so I got a fire alarm to worry about. Large fires will trigger the alarm. Okay. Okay, so this is the optional safe. Okay. And this is the main office safe. And there's the cabin. Now, if it weren't for the fact that there's a fire alarm, I would absolutely set this ablaze, because if with the pyromania and all that, and the flamethrower, the Molotov, this is one of the most fun places to watch burn, because if you start it right here, it will just go sequentially down the line. The one bummer is it doesn't naturally hit the boats. But the cool thing is I actually just take this boat, kind of go to about here, and just, you know, as it goes, just move it up, you know, and all that, you know, and just watch the fun. Anyway, you're learning more about me than you probably wanted to, I'm sure. Oops. I forgot this is Silverstein Town and the sidewalk ends somewhere. Oh no, my car is damaged. Whatever will I do? Okay. Yeah, let's switch that up there. It's kind of fortunate that we're doing the marina here, because in the next mission, if I'm remembering correctly, we're going to be right back here again. So this gives me a chance to remember the layout. Yeah, and the payloader here is definitely necessary, because there's, in addition to the gates, there's a couple of other things I need to clear out of my way. Fortunately, I'm not going to be in a rush. Nothing's alarmed. It's just, you know, the gates in this part don't automatically open, so you need to plow through them some way, and the payloader's the best way to do it. I'll just park that here. Oh, have I been to the marina before? I don't actually recall, so I'll look over around here. Oh yeah, this is actually my first time in the arena. In the marina. Yes, this is my first time in Maria Conchita Alonso. There's a name you haven't heard in forever and a day, huh? Where have you hidden all of your cool shit? Well, nothing's glowing at me. I don't know what the hell this is. Like, it looks like a gigantic Lego spine. Then again, most everything in here looks like a Lego something or other. Okay, I see the outline, so there's the safe. All right. Money laundry essentials. Shipping for beginners. Fix that boat. I'll give you something to fix. Okay. I have C over there. Okay. Safe, come along with me. You know, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. You'll see. Though I offer you no safety. Oh, fuck. Piss off. Out of my way. Oh, you cast iron bitch. Oh, you wrought iron bitch. Okay. Okay, everybody with me. Defense! Defense! I take offense to your defense, sir. I didn't mean to destroy it, it's just a defense mechanism. Oh, by the way, nothing seems to harm you as far as stuff falling on you in this game. I should probably push. Come on. Use your knees. Lift with your knees, not with your hand on the wire. Wow, that's a deep water for right by the shore. Damn. That's like the deep pool in Deja Vu. Call back. Everyone needs a hobby. Wait, so building a boat here? Who am I robbing? Leroy Jethro Gibbs? Yeah, this is one of the things that throws me a little bit. Sandbox mode sometimes places things that are not there in the regular campaign mode. For case in point, there is normally a truck right there, about where that lamp pole is. So I thought I was going to have a ride back, but oh well. I'm trying to kill me with a forklift. I've actually driven a forklift before in my life when I was working in a HVAC warehouse. There were some times I had the hang of it, sometimes I didn't, but I was always very cautious to the point where I pissed my coworker off because I was taking my time. And I'm like, you know, dude, number one, I'm new at this, I'm still learning, and number two, I'd rather take my time than have to take several hours cleaning shit up. Or worse yet, put somebody in the hospital. So, you know, just bear with me and back off. Okay. Okay, so everything else is along this route. Okay. Let's see if I can find something that moves at higher than crawl speed. Nope. Okay, you and me, Forky. And the sequel, Forky's 2. The next day. Couldn't come up with anything good for that. Starting to regret sawing that car in half. I need a better magician's assistant. Okay, so let's go in here and... Okay, yeah, looks like I haven't grabbed any of the valuables around here because... oh, fuck off. Yeah, because I definitely would have picked up that swordfish. I guess that was from the Hugh Jackman, Halle Berry movie, and what the hell is that brown thing on there? What is that brown thing on there? Did somebody do an upper decker? Ew. Lysol, damn it. Here, I'll freshen up the room there. Okay, don't go into the bathroom. It's for about 20 minutes. It's the death zone. And the same thing here. Okay, this had to be a frat prank. Damn, there's not enough Lysol in the world. Okay, you know what? Let's quit opening these things. Let's just open these things. Pro Suck Vacuum Cleaner. Yeah. For when Mega Maid has to go from suck to blow. Oops. Well, I got a flashlight. No worries. Do. This is good that I thought of this, because the more I do this now, the less I have to worry about it later on when I've got timed missions and things like alarms to worry about. Oh no, I broke your cubes. Oh no, you plant. I should turn off the flashlight. It makes me feel like a prowler or something. Yeah. Today on White People Demolishing Houses. Okay, we're going to open up this interior wall and make this an open floor plan. Okay, it's ready to be flipped. Oh, I did see one. Antique pirate sword, $400. Nice. Wonder if that was Captain Jack Sparrow's. Oh, Mr. Yuck. Do. Man, when was the last time you saw a fax machine? I just want to make everybody feel as old as I am. There you go. Start over. Okay, looks like there's a valuable in there, maybe. Maybe? Possibly? Potentially? No? Uh-huh. Oh, in the wall. Antique pirate dagger worth 300. Yeah. That's great. Now we can, you know, riposte. As you would expect. Somewhere in here I'll actually get to what I came for. It must be fun explaining to to the insurance company. I was like, okay, yeah, who exactly was the intruder? Taz? Teardown. Okay. Figure out the best way to get this safe out of here. Out of here. Well, actually, first thing, probably to just bust the floor underneath it. Save me the trouble of pushing it over or lugging it downstairs. Okay. By the way, everyone, I am available for house moving. Call me. Okay. I think maybe we need to flatten this up a bit. And again, I would burn that hedge if it weren't for the fact that they're keeping an eye out for fire alarms. Or they have fire alarms active, I should say. And that stone's going to get in the way, isn't it? God damn it. Okay, out the front door it is. Come on. Come on, Safey. Safey, Safey, here, boy. Going for walkies. Oh, wait, what am I thinking? Push, not pull. Midvale School for the Gifted again. Or just roll it end over end, that works too. Not well, but it works. Yeah, physics in this game are kind of suspect. I did actually find a mod that claims to add specific physics to this in terms of all kinds of things, including weight and heat. Which means the thing I mentioned before about the top of a building collapsing on the bottom of a building and not caving it in or anything could potentially be fixed by that. I have to look into it more, but it looks promising. If that it does indeed work, then yeah, I'm absolutely using that. Okay. Alright, time for a little more muscle. Let's put some muscle in the hustle, shall we? Okay, so I guess it's a blessing in disguise that I had this thing with me. The one thing a real forklift can do that I wish this one could, on a real forklift you can tilt forks up and down, and you can also, oh, what the shit. That went a little awry. And you can also close the forks in together. Like you can pinch them towards the middle. That would be nice, because then I would be able to get a more firm grip on this. Ram it, full head of steam. Oh, Lord. This is embarrassing. Oh, come on. I wasn't at that warehouse job for long. Yeah, so I'm very out of practice at forklifting. There we go. All right. Okay, so that was a nice accident that I had the forklift there. Whoops. And again, in video games, I have a huge problem knowing my right from my left when it comes to backing up. I want to assure you I do not have this problem when I'm actually driving. But for some reason in video games, I can never quite figure it out. Honey, I'm home. Let's see what we got in here. Bingo trophy worth $90. Not feeling that lucky. Well, no. Well, you don't mind if I smash it then. Crap. 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 I'm curious as to what these all are. Some of these things are just never really specified, and you have to figure it out through context clues. You know, when everything's made of, like, you know, colored bricks, it's not always that obvious. Cash box worth $80. I presume it's the cash inside the box, not the box itself. Oh yeah, one kind of weird thing that happened to me this week. While I was clearing room off for the TV that I got, I found a set of keys, and they go to a fireproof strongbox that my dad took to the dump last week because I didn't think I had the keys anymore. Oops. Well, there were a couple of things like that in my life. Again, I'll take a line from Carlin because it's appropriate. It's like there are some things that I don't care if I ever get them back. I just want to know where the fuck they went. Well, that said something. And I have a couple of things like that. One is a piece from a toy that I had when I was a kid. It was from the Mask toy line, from a vehicle called Firecracker, and it was this this plastic brace that I bust open a door to the room I was already in. Okay, smooth. But it was a brace that was meant to hold a motorcycle onto the back of the pickup truck, and I had the motorcycle, but I lost the brace, and I just wanted to know for the longest time where it went. Marine flashlight, $40. Because the thing is, I'm never going to get the brace back because it was in a house that I have not lived in for a couple of decades. So yeah, I'm never going to see that again. But all is not lost because thanks to the miracle of 3D printing, if and when I get my hands on the Firecracker toy again, walkie-talkie, $60. Nice. I can easily 3D print that piece because it's just one solid piece. Flowers depowered. I hope these cabins I'm busting up are not one of his. You're gonna be cross with me. But you really don't get penalized in this game for busting up anything else. Marine sextant, value $40. For those of you who don't know what that is, first off, get your minds out of the gutter. It's essentially a compass for navigating at sea. So yes, it is used by seamen. Okay, everybody done guffawing that's going to guffaw? Alright. Hey, wait a minute. We're out of toilet paper. Okay, so as you can see by the demarcation line here, this is the cabin that needs to go. Before that, We're going to make sure there's... Yeah, okay. Designer life vest, value $60. I don't know why you need a designer life vest, because I guarantee you the fish aren't going to admire your style while you're sinking. They're just waiting to eat. One little trick I'd like to see happen, it happens with the fire hydrants, but if you bust that, if you can bust that pipe, I'd like to see water spraying out. Okay, so the basic idea here is to get rid of the cabin. It doesn't matter if we get rid of the pier or not. And in fact, the easiest way to get rid of the cabin is to get rid of that part of the pier. And again, this is a game where we don't drown, so fortunate for us. Oops. Oh well. And as you see, it is stubbornly buoyant. And again, I would just make this easy on myself and set it on fire, but one, fire alarm. And number two, this early... oh, I do have the blowtorch. Never mind. I thought I didn't have the blowtorch at this phase of the game. But I actually do. So we'll just do the old Lizzie Borden and whack 'em, whack 'em, whack 'em. I hate you, Dad. No. I also love the fact that when you're like facing a target on even level with yourself, you just kind of shove the sledgehammer into it. Okay, so unfortunately the roof is tin, so it'll go down into the depths and become tin roof. Busted. Okay, so no, it's just okay. I apologize. It was just the roof is wood, the frame is metal. But it doesn't matter what happens to the frame, as long as we can get everything else dunked. The frame will go along with it. 1.9 meters too tall. You gotta be kidding me. Get that fucking thing. Rocket spiel. Yeah, unless this thing is completely submerged, it does not count. So yeah, you're gonna pound the ever-loving piss out of this. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but I think the basic strategy in Teardown can be best summed up by the Constructicon Bone Crusher's motto, hit it till it stands no taller than dust. Which is another reason why I'm sad there are no bulldozers in the default game. Treading water here. Also, another thing that comes to mind was in G.I. Joe, the first appearance of the Dreadnoks before they became complete and total morons. I think it was, yeah, it was Torch, who was helping a bunch of Cobra troopers on a drill, and their mission was to attack a building and level it. So the dummies were firing up at the top of the building. It's like that's not the way you do it. And he aims his flamethrower at the bottom of it. Said, "Destroy the foundation, and the rest comes tumbling down." So yeah, good advice. Twitch was always one of my favorite Cobra characters. He kind of reminded me of Kenny Rogers with a sadistic streak. But unfortunately, as time went on, they portrayed the Dreadnoks as morons, so I guess you gotta know when to hold them and know when to fold them, huh? Demolition complete. Is it really? Is it done? Is it done? It's done! Yay! So apparently he doesn't care about this, but I do. I take pride in my job. Oh yeah, let's just get rid of this. You know, God forbid we leave evidence behind. I'm just going to borrow your boat here. Let's see, where do I need to go for this? Oh yeah, I'm going to take this boat to the other boat. Which begs the question, why couldn't I just take this boat? Sure. Leave. Can use that as a platform. And we are out of here. Good job. Yeah, that's a relatively low stakes one. As long as you don't set anything on fire, you're perfectly good. You have reached a new rank, a new tool's been discovered. I think this is the new tool they're referring to, the plank. Okay, so we got a little spot in the roof, but it's covered. There we go. Should be good now. And even going down the ladder, like face down, you still have that issue of just nose diving off of it. I want to let the rain in. There we go. Ooh, I don't think I had a shitter before. Yay. Ooh, I got one of those fancy dispensers. Wow. I'm moving up in the world. Yeah. No magazine rack, though. I'll have to build one of those. Can't have a bathroom without a magazine rack. The Mystery Show. The Ghost Cabin. The Four Ocean Cabins at the West Point Marina, a popular holiday resort for many years. There was no car there, but according to Harbor Master Jim Daglish, there used to be 5 cabins. Ooh. We searched through all available records, but no proof of a 5th cabin could be found. Because it was in the woods. The cabin was in the woods. Without evidence, the rumor still persisted of a ghost art or remnants from the afterlife. I thought there'd be a commercial. It's like the Super Bowl. I only watch this for the commercials. And new tool. Shotgun. Hot damn, let's have us a wedding. Okay, so we don't actually get the plank. I thought we got planks before we got the shotgun. Strange. Okay, so I can upgrade my tools before, or in between missions rather. So let's do that now. Let's see, so sledge cannot be upgraded. Neither can the spray can or the extinguisher. Let's see, blowtorch. We can upgrade the amount of fuel in it. Okay, so that's definitely handy. And shotgun, I think a couple of things can be upgraded on that. Yeah, the number of rounds, the range, and the damage. Okay, so let's see. I got plenty of cash to spend. From what I understand, this cash on tool upgrades. Yeah, I don't think this cash affects anything else, so I don't have to save for rent or any of that. So yeah, I'm free to just blow it all on hats. Okay. All right, so let's pump up the damage. No pun intended. We'll increase the range. 24 rounds, very nice. The blowtorch, add some more fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Yeah, I should up that again. And let's see. I think I'm going to put some more rounds in the shotgun. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Okay. Let's see. Gordon Wu, classic cars. Fantastic work at the marina. Looks like it worked because they just cleared a construction permit for the new dock. Oh yeah, you're gonna need a new dock. Sorry, but not really. Another thing came up. There was this classic car auction up in Black River the other day, and one guy just kept overbidding me. Lawrence Lee Jr., that youngster who inherited the chemical plant a few years ago. Absolutely no interest in cars. He's just looking for ways to rotate his dirty money. Yeah, money laundering, that would do it. It's a Gauss-Seidel B50. I hope I pronounced that right. The one they used in Seal the Deal 2 and Colonel Wilson's personal Jacoby from Normandy. Lee is about to put those cars on a ship overseas any day now, and they'll be out of the country for good. If that's not criminal, I don't know what is. My irony meter just exploded. Can you help me acquire these 2 gems? I'll take good care of them. Well, frankly, what you do with them after I'm done is none of my concern. And right back to the marina. Classic cars. Okay. Also, if possible, also pick up spare parts and vehicle registration documents. Okay. Alright, so, we are currently inside the trailer of the truck that we are going to load into, and I think we're fairly close to intermission, so I think I'm going to pause here and do the mission as one whole thing. Thank you very much for joining me. And, always remember, if there's an obstruction in your way, just take it down brick by brick. Take care. Until we game again. Okay, that'll be a cut. Pause that. And mute that. And over to intermission. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Okay, so we'll take our normal 20 plus ish and do whatever you need to do. I will return shortly, and then we will go car shopping. All right. See you in a little bit. And welcome back. Just getting my audio all figured out. Texted a friend, one of the longtime Patreon supporters, Mike Panza, and let him know of the Wanderers milestones that have been achieved tonight. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a follow-up video on that. Probably won't be anything fancy, just speaking from the heart. And there was another thing that was coming up, because I'm very close to 500 videos. Even counting those stupid little sorry I can't post a video things, which even when I can't be humorous and play stuff for long periods of time, I still try to be a little bit humorous in the course of calling in sick or playing hooky or whatever. It is kind of weird, because Mike did bring up the fact that I put a lot of time into this every week, and I'm very dedicated to it. And I've approached this really like any job that I was ever involved with, where I knew I was there to get things accomplished and to do something that someone was paying me for. So I always took it seriously, and did my best at it. And tried to learn and everything. And I've done the same here, and I've learned a lot. Plus the fact that the Patreon, brings in money for me every month. So in a way, this is my job. And hell of a job to have, great work if you can get it. So yeah. This has been a blast, and I think it's just going to keep getting better. Alrighty then. So, let's pick up where we left off, alright? Okay. Alright, so I'll do a little intro here. Oh, wait a minute. Shit. Yeah, secret, I'm bald. Because I forgot my hat. Took my hat off when I was walking around, forgot to put it back on. Oh no, the secret's out. Yeah. Truth be told, I'm not so much bald as I have I have some hair back here. You see. But here to here. Yeah. So I have what I affectionately refer to as a skullet. But my hair just kind of migrated south and stayed there. Again, look in the camera, shit in the way. I would move my camera further over in this direction, but that part of the desk is where I moved my external hard drives. So the camera on the board is kind of in the middle of it, angled this way. So, all right, well. Well, this is why we have post, right? You can fix this in post, right? What the hell is post? Keep shooting. Okay, that's better. Now I feel whole. Okay. Keyboard again. Get the chat in front of me. There we go. Okay. All right. And 3, 2, 1. I want to be your sledgehammer. Welcome back to Teardown, and we have returned to the marina for a mission involving getting a couple of cars, along with a couple of other things. Now, this was a mission that stymied me originally, but in the interest of full disclosure, I did look up a YouTube video walkthrough. The walkthrough was not quite complete. What it did was say how to achieve the objectives, which in this case are get the 2 cars. It didn't talk about the optional ones. Also, the person playing that was using the default 1-minute time limit. I'm using a 2-minute time limit. Now, with all that in mind, considering everything altogether, I think I have an idea of how to accomplish everything. But we're going to find out if it works, won't we? Move that over just a little bit. Okay. Hope that didn't pop or anything. All right. Okay. So without further ado, let's hit the bricks. Okay, so this is the escape vehicle, the semi here. And that circle is where we're going to need to bring the cars to. Now, I don't have to actually put the cars in the back of the truck. All I have to do is just bring them to the circle. So, this is going to require a fair amount of staging. So, I'm going to check a couple of things first. So first off, I know that this is where one of the documents are, or one of the optional objectives. Probably upstairs. I've looted this place already, so there's not going to be a repeat of stuff here. Okay, yeah, in the office. Okay. Vehicle registration documents. Okay, so that's one of the optional things. Now, just do a quick save here as a proof of concept. Yeah. That's not going to work. What I'm trying to see, actually, is if I can knock the alarm loose and just kind of lug that with me. It's going to be a little tricky because of all this other shit in the way. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh, nope, so much nope. I also don't know if I can actually damage the target. Settle down. Nice and gently. Okay. Nope. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could knock the alarm off the wall and just carry the alarm along with me. But doesn't seem like that's a viable option. Alright, so we go to plan B. Let's see. A better idea. Oh, that means I love the things you have. That means I love kidney beans. That means your taste in art sucks. So yeah. If you're wondering about this, the idea is to just have a quick hole to drop down. And then maybe I can go out that window? Okay. Yeah, busting up the wall and the stairs will be right there. I love it when a plan comes apart. Okay. Means... Can't do anything about the frame, but I don't really need to. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so that's taken care of. Now what I will need... Okay, so yeah, I can go in there, go right there, go up the stairs, get the thing, drop through the hole, back out. Okay. That shouldn't take too long. So the other thing I will need is a fast car right there. Or at least something that can get out of its own way. I think this will do the trick. Remember, your right from your left, damn it. Okay, get as close as I possibly can. But not so close that it'll be in my way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so this is really the last part of it. So what I will probably do... Yeah, Banksy I am not. Okay, and I can easily make that jump. Nice of me to show the cops exactly what route I took, isn't it? I am, you know, I'm a thief. I flagrantly commit property damage, but I am nothing if not courteous. My previous job was painting highway lines. Yeah, because, you know, I need to have the obvious stated for me. Okay. So let's see. Borrow this behemoth. The backup beeps on there are a nice touch. Okay, let me think for a second. Okay, no, I don't need to have those gates open. They'll open for me. I do need to clear these gates. There is, oh my god, that looks like one eyeball is hanging off the front of the cab. That cab now looks like a Muppet. Hey ho, Kermit the cargo truck here, and I'm horrified at my own visage. Okay, well, it's fine enough. Might as well take it. Okay. So the idea down here... I hit it. Ladder, who cares? Brace or whatever. So the idea down here, one of the cars is going to be inside that warehouse. And it's actually fairly easy to get first and position. The thing is, since everything is alarmed, we're not going to grab anything yet. Because once we do, all, hell is going to break loose. And, we don't want that until the time's right. Alright, so we're done with this. So, I can park this here? Well, I can get in the vehicle from down here. I love it. I was trying to drive it in the ocean, but whatever. It's teetering lovely. Okay, now this is an issue. Okay, this is something I did not anticipate. But it's easily corrected. Okay, so there is the truck with one of the cars, Goss Seidel P50, and an alarm is hooked to the car. So what we need to do, for the moment, we will get this off the back of the flatbed when the time comes, but for right now, what we need to do is just take the truck. And got a fairly open section there. Sadly, I can't make it any more open. Okay, I can back here. Oh, but there's going to be no room. Okay. Okay, so this leaves me little choice but to drive it out of here. I wonder if I could pull these shelves back. Get out of here. Okay, easily. Ow. I still have a frame around there, but I can chop it up a wee bit, make it a little easier on the truck. I love that. Why I oughta. Oh, okay, those are just the doors in the way. Okay. Well, that'll probably be solved fairly quickly. Speaking of quickly, quick save. Up a little bit to give myself a little bit of room. And that was easier than I thought. Now I do have to be very careful here because if the car falls off the bed, it will trigger the alarm. So I gotta do everything I can to keep this as straight as possible. So slow and steady wins the race here. Also, again, the condition of the vehicle that it's delivered in does not have any bearing. As you know, it could be down to the chassis and it would still count. But again, thank you for just opening the gates for me. That's very kind of you. They must have the shittiest security on, you know, in history. Okay, so I'm going to park this here. Angle it just so. And we're going to lower the ramp. Actually, I need to re-angle that just a bit. Okay, so yeah, we're going to lower the ramp so as soon as I drop this or drive the car off, it's going to basically drop right into the circle. Okay. Okay, so that will wait there. Okay, now, the next thing I need to do, I thought there was going to be a boat on the other end of the marina, but there was not. But that is not an issue because I got a boat right here. It's not moored to the pier, thankfully. No piers mooring. Okay, so here's the tricky thing. I want to back this in so that when the time comes, I can just take off straight. Let me also check something. Okay. Yeah, I want to... Okay, so yeah. That's where I want to aim for. So I want to make this pretty much a straight shot, so probably about here is where I'm going to put the boat. Also got to be very careful when I'm doing this because boats, as you see, can take damage just like the other vehicles can, and the more damage they take, the more at risk of sinking that you are. Perfect-ish. About as close as I'm going to get it. So. Okay, so what we're going to do here is head upstairs. I hit the wrong thing, damn it. I was going to open this door and sledge open the other one just to make sure I had them distinct. I also couldn't remember if I had found anything hidden in here, but yeah, I did check it before. Okay, no big deal. Okay. So yeah, those are the spare parts. I think these are tires, maybe? I don't know, like I say in a lot of these, it's not always hard to discern, or not always easy to discern, rather, what these are. So, let's get this shit out of my way. I'm not much for charity. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just break them and see if there's anything in them while we're at it. No. Mr. Amontelades, let's see, 1, Mr. Eminatide's visit, 2, Lee's birthday, 3, other topics. The more you know. Okay, coffee's gone. We're heading into the fun part of the evening now. Okay, so let's see. Get this out of the way because I'm going to need to just get eastbound and down very quickly. Well, shit, that was easy. Okay. I may want to get rid of that boat because I don't know if I want to have to spend the time dodging around it. You know, making all these lines and just going all over the place, it sort of makes me feel like Jeffy from the Family Circus, or Billy from the Family Circus, rather, is just turned to a life of crime. Like this is the incriminating dotted line trail. Okay, wait a second. God damn it. Yeah, sorry, Gibbs. You'll just have to start on a new one. Ooh, valuable. Electric sander worth $60. Okay. Well, awesome. I'm glad I busted up somebody's maritime adventure. Can't get that out of the way, unfortunately. Okay, so let's mark this better than we did a moment ago. Okay, so if you haven't figured it out by now, what I'm attempting to do, I am going to try to grab that first. I am going to completely fuck up my own plan. Okay, you know what? Ignore this. Ignore this. Okay. Also my favorite prog rock band. Just kidding, it's Rush. Gave you a heart attack for a second there, Rick, didn't I? Okay. Anyway, what I am planning to do, I'm going to go for the spare parts there first. Drop down, get in the boat, ride the boat to the other house, snag the instructions from there, and then drive very quickly back to where the tractor trailer is and load up the two cars. And hopefully in 2 minutes I'll have enough time to do that. If it was 1 minute, it would be very tight, but I think 2 minutes will be enough. So now, the last thing in question that I need to find, I think, is this way. Borrow that. Yeah, you know what? I'm sick of you indecisive gates. Just, I'll keep you open. Also, it kind of bums me out that the shovel on the payloader tends to take that much damage after so little use. Eventually it does become completely destroyed and therefore useless, but you still have the front forks to stab stuff with. Okay, so I can get the gate open here, because I eventually need to get around the back, but something else I want to do first. I want to explore in here some. crud. Crad? I started saying crap and then said crud, and it turned out it was crad. I'm hung up on something. Oh. Well, you just push them open. Never mind. Okay. Let's take a quick look in here. See if there's anything worth snagging. Doesn't appear to be the case. Just check this building next door, because I don't think I hit this before. And I'm not sure when I will next be to the marina. Aha! We got something. Mikasa Premium Spark Plugs worth $80. Nice. And I'm going to give this building a check too. Wow, way to just put a gate there and leave it completely unlocked. I wonder if I can get away with all this shit. Hello. Okay. This is good and bad. Good because it's a safe and there's guaranteed to be some cool shit in there. Bad because I don't really have anything that can open it. At least nothing that's not going to set off a fire alarm or a thing. Maybe I can cheese this a bit and saw through it. Damn. Oh, great. Wonderful. I go to all that effort, and all that's in there is Al Capone's vault. Ah, well. Take it out, Matt. You suck. Nothing up top there. Okay, fuck it. Yeah, well. You never know until you try. Okay, so back to business. Through here. That is a massive ass propane tank, so be very careful around it. See if we got anything here, maybe. Peppermints or something. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know, honestly, if there tend to be valuables in the crates and the shipping containers, but, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't check. Nope. I knocked out the light. Off with you. Okay. So, our second vehicle target is in there. Jacoby SL, primary target. And as you can see, it is also alarmed. Well, that leaves us one thing to do, doesn't it? Thought the door would break. Oh well. Okay, so now we've got to maneuver this big bastard over to where the drawbridge is. Now this is going to be 10 kinds of fun trying to do this without damaging the docks at the other place that I need. I'm going to have to make the biggest K-turn in history. Because seriously, this thing has all the grace of a baleen whale in an ice rink. Then again, it's not meant for show, it's meant for go. Okay, I don't think that was a K-turn. That was a special K-turn. Okay, now let me see something here. Trying to survey where I am. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. I think I can bring it in. Do I want to bring it into that corner? No, let's bring it in where the bridge is. That should be easier. I just have to be careful not to completely trounce the bridge. Easy. Easy. Okay. Alright, right there. Yeah, that should give me enough of a gap to get the vehicle off. And this is fairly obvious. Now back here, meanwhile back at the motel. Oh yeah, that's gonna make my art a lot easier. Okay, so for those keeping track at home, the route here is from the warehouse. Grab the spare tools, or spare parts rather, into the boat, onto the dock here. Get up here, grab the vehicle ID registration, into the car, jet over to the boat, take the Jeep off the boat, and then in the truck, and then take the caddy or whatever it is off the boat, and into the truck, and vamoose. So hopefully I've done the proper setup. This is basically what the guy on the channel did. Oh, are you shitting me? Okay, there is a flaw in my plan. Okay, but I think I can parkour this a wee bit. There we go. I should have just busted the gates open. Let's save ourselves some time and get there quicker. Hey, it's our friend Little Forky. I loved your movie and the sequel, Forky's 2: The Revenge, or The Next Day, or whatever this shit. Not a way to ruin a joke for nothing because you didn't know an obscure 90s sequel. 80s sequel. Jesus Christ. Quit while you're behind, man. Okay, so with all of our criminal do-baddings planned, there's one question left. Can I pull it off? We're going to find out. In 3, 2, 1, go. Intensity, intensity. Down the hole, down the hole. Down in a hole. I don't know if I can be saved. I'm pretty sure it can be saved. I did save. Oh yeah, I got this easy. Wow. Whew. Okay, if I had been doing 1 minute, I would have just barely made it. But I had more than enough time for that. So, good job, me. Double back a little. And typical guy problem, couldn't find the hole. Yeah, that was definitely the right vehicle for the speed. And then I got into the somehow empty trailer. And I got all the objectives. Go me. So, oh, I see corn. Jonathan Davis back there yelling about going blind. We got a truck. Oh, shucks. I got some building. I'll check that out in a minute. Got an observation tower that I don't know if I can reach because the barrier might be in the way. Oh, no, I can reach it. I can reach it. So I'm playing Teardown, yet somehow I'm on observation duty. Whee! Let's see what that other building is. Shed of some kind. I got a tractor. We're gonna have ourselves a good old-fashioned tractor pull. Yay-haw. I got a boat. Yeah, it's interesting seeing how this place improves as you go along. Like, I don't remember if those concrete stairs were there or not. No admittance. Let's see if anything new is inside. Oh, car up on blocks. Oh, okay. We now have that semi from the last mission. Very nice. That should come in handy. My nose started itching. Okay, the crane does restore itself. That's good to know. One thing I need to check the mods for to see if anybody has made is a car crusher. You know, I just want to be able to take all the cars in a level and drive them into something and just squish them one by one. You know. To steal another Carlinism, these are the kind of thoughts that kept me out of the really good schools. The tower stands at an impressive 22 meters tall and was built with almost 3,000 bricks, or voxels, whatever they call it. The top floor offers an amazing view of the surrounding countryside, including the dam, watch your language, and the something power plant. And after completion, it was incorporated into the Lee Chemicals brand, symbolizing the success of the company. Lee Tower, 75th anniversary. See if I can catch the start of that. I hate it when I catch the crawl midway through. 2 classic cars were reported stolen from West Point Marina last night. Just typical. Luck has not been on my side recently, says Lawrence Lee Jr., who had bought the cars at an auction just a few days ago. This is LCN. This weekend, Lee Chemicals, in celebrating the 75-year anniversary of the completion of the famous Lee Tower. Built by Lawrence Lee Sr., the tower stands at an impressive 22 meters tall and was built with almost 3,000 bricks. Yeah, that crawl, I wish the text was sharper. It may be a side effect of the scrolling, but sometimes it's hard to make them out. And the new power plant, the new yes, the Powerplex. Hercules and Paul Romer work there. Let's see, we have anything new up here? Oh, it's a paint roller and a... Okay. I thought for a second it was an old-time scanner. Like one of those old flatbed scanners. And we have the biggest stick of Big Red in history. Just taking a nap. Let your health drop a little lower with Big Red. Lawrence Lee Jr., not really demolition, but you don't know me. You think you know me. You don't know me, but I've had a series of break-ins recently. Use capitals, asshole. I don't like you already. In the last one, I lost 2 very rare classic cars, and guess what? I know who did it. Gordon Wu, that absolute prick, is now bragging to everyone at the club about his 2 new fave possessions. The break-in caused me a lot of property damage, and I'd like to let Gordon taste some of his own medicine. Since you're in the demolition industry, I thought, well, I don't know if you do this sort of work, but let me know if it sounds interesting. Lawrence Lee Jr., CEO, Lee Chemicals, bronze medal winner, Lycan Business Innovation Prize, 1984. Okay. Parisia Teardown, GPS. I've been up all night digging through the login devices and managed to find a connection to the West Point Marina. I haven't been able to figure out more on BT, but Lee has a warehouse in West Point. I guess whatever fishy business he is up to, the marina is not the final destination. No death is the final destination. I've seen enough of the movies to know that. I was thinking the boat GPS devices can give me an idea where he's moving the product, especially if I could compare their recent destinations to the shipping log. Can you get them for me? Okay, this one is tough. I looked ahead on some of these things, and this one is tough because the targets, the GPSs are on boats, which we have to move around the arena, and all of them are tethered to alarm systems on piers. So basically, as soon as we move one, the rest of them have to be done in rapid succession. So I'm going to hold off on that one. I'm going to see what this is about. But you know what? First, I'm going to bump up my tools a bit. I didn't end up using either of them, but I don't know if I will for this one. So let's see, we have 1,000. You know what? Let's max out the shotgun's power. That sounds good. And just in case, we'll put some more fuel in the blowtorch. Okay. That should work. Alright. Mission, the car wash. Villa Gordon. The home of mall manager and racing enthusiast Gordon Wu, his daughter Freya, and fiancé Enid Kumans. Or Kuman, maybe. An exclusive mansion with a private racetrack in the backyard. Wow. Dump at least 3 of Gordon's expensive cars in water. Okay. At the car wash. Never seen that movie. I know it has George Carlin and Richard Pryor in it, but a lot of people don't speak too highly of it. What in the world is this? Fire alarm, wired alarm boxes. I have no idea what those are, and I'm kind of nervous. Okay. Okay, so that, oh, that's the escape vehicle, okay. So let's see what we got here. Castanet 500 LGT, main garage. Crown Zygot XVC Alpha, outside the gallery by the drained pool. Gordo Path Tracer XTRM in the workshop garage getting new tires. Gauss Seidel B50 parked by the winter garden after dropping off some stuff. Yeah, some stuff got dropped off, alright. I wouldn't know anything about that. Crown Zygot XVC Iota on the car transport truck, ready to be transported. Okay, that might be the easiest one to dump, because all I'd probably have to do is just drive the transport truck off the cliff into the water. Urus IV XXF, or maybe yours 4 XXF, parked in the guest house garage. Okay. Now, which ones are required and which ones are optional? Okay. Anything on the racetrack? Okay, so it's, oh, I see. So it said at least 3. Okay, so I need to get rid of at least 3. Okay, and that's the pit stop. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Oh, that's just construction barriers. Okay, whatever. Alright. Now, what do you want to bet that these things are going to be wired to the walls? I mean, if he's going to do that with a... or if the other guy's going to do that with a box of spare parts, you know, then yeah. I can easily see him doing that with some of these things. Okay, so this is getting new tires, which means it might be up on something. So let's give that a shot. What the hell is it attached to? There's something attached to that thing. I don't know what it was. Okay, I better be careful around that cherry pit because I might need that. Picture me not being careful around the thing I might need. There you go, numbnuts. You have had enough family gatherings for the next century. I'm sorry it didn't go well. But hey, look at it this way. You got extended family to hang out with now. I'll run this just in case I need it. And it looks like I might, because I think I'm going to have to barrel my way in there. Although, wait a minute. Before I do that... Yeah, so you wonder at some point if they'll just have the whole, like, everything wired, like the doors and everything. Ah. Electric drill worth $40. I found my drill on Blueberry Hill. Carburetor for a Castanet 500L, value $60. Nothing flashing over here. Propane tanks, we're going to want to avoid those. Okay. Okay, so good news, bad news. Good news, this thing is not wired. Bad news, no tires. So this begs the question, how do we get it? How do we get? Okay, this is not one of the vehicles in question. Here's the other question, how the hell do we open this up? Okay. Okay, let's go back through there. Oh, a couple lockers I didn't check. Yep, none of interest. Okay. I have a feeling I know what I needed to do, but I may have to start over to be able to do it because I think I needed to use the payloader to carry the thing. I could be wrong about that. Let me just check and make sure. I'll borrow this, do a quick sweep around the place and see if there's anything else I can use. I'm glad you're not timed on these missions because you really do have to... Gridlock. You really do have to think your way through them. You have just a lot of planning involved. Pickup truck, cars are not going to help. Oh my god, the elephant statue. Or elephant, flora carving. You just know we're going to have to do something about that. Excavator is not going to help. Dump truck I don't think is going to help. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart. because I see what I need to do now. That payloader is, from what I can tell, the only thing that's going to allow me to pick up the one truck that doesn't have tires in it. Okay, so we're just going to be about as subtle as a Mongol with a chainsaw. Let's check something real quick. Okay. Curious, I still have part of the shipping container stuck to me. I love it. I was going to say, curious by its absence is the Jeep that we took. I see the other one. Okay, so let's just go ahead and... take a dump here. Hey, what do you know? Truck's taking dumps again. Going back to bump and jump here. Truck, you have something in your grill. Oh, not anymore. We got rid of it. Okay. Now, there was another dump truck somewhere else, but let's keep this one over here. Boy, thank God I found a parking spot. Just in case. Okay. So I'm going to borrow this. Yeah, sorry, dump truck. We didn't mean to get all up in your grill. Let's move this out of the way, because if I do indeed need it, I don't want to accidentally run over it. Yeah, the cherry picker is very useful for getting up into high areas. Sometimes it's a little tricky because you have to get up to it in the first place. Very important to always pick the right tool for the job. This is 100% absolutely it. Okay, that's enough. It's also very funny that Teardown doesn't actually show you at all, and doesn't show you in the cars. It just makes it really hilarious when let's break the whole damn gate. It just makes it really hilarious when you bust up the middle part of the car like this. James Dean, no. Okay. Also, since I restarted the mission, I'll have to go through those lockers again, but I think there were only 2 or 3 that had anything in them, so that shouldn't take too long. Alright, you gotta wonder why the gate's even there at this point. Let's take care of this business first. Yeah. Whoever you are outside, we do not need an audio demonstration of the car sounds. Yeesh. Huh. Okay, the stuff stayed picked up. That's interesting. And let me just make sure I got this. Okay, so restarting the mission does not reset the valuables. That's good to know. Alright, let me just check one more time. Raise car lift. Actually put the wheels on the car. Yeah, stay on. Okay, so what I am figuring, since I have that on the lift, I can take the payloader and completely fuck it up. Well, again, all I need is the chassis intact, so that's a damn good thing for me. That's the problem with the camera angle sometimes. Hard to see exactly where they're fucking going. It's a good thing that this car is getting trashed anyway. Yeah, that is a good point. It doesn't matter what happens because the car is getting trashed. And I just realized something. With the criteria being at least 3 cars, even if some of the other cars are alarmed, I might not have to worry about only any more than one. Oh, God damn you. Shit. That was a little too far down, digging into the pavement there. Am I actually, do I have it? Am I actually under it? Oh, one other vehicle I would definitely love to have someone make for use in the game, a tow truck. Or I would love to be able to use a flatbed truck the way the default setting is done. Okay, fuck it, we're just gonna push this thing. This here is the racetrack they alluded to, by the way. Oh my fucking lord. Am I actually just going right through this thing? What the shit? I finally got it up. Did you hear that, everybody? I finally got it up! And I only lasted so long. That's what he said. can't tell if I'm not monetized anyway, kitten. You know, I have 150 subscribers, but it takes, at last count, 500 to be monetized. So who cares? Besides, you know, I knew, you know, monetization was going to be a problem. That's why I did the Patreon. Will you push this fucking thing? God damn it. Okay, you know what? Secondary plan. If I can remember where I got this from. Oh yeah, just follow the trail of shredded earth. Okay, secondary plan. Let's get, Scrapper has done its purpose. Let's get long haul in. Oh wait, I might not even need that. Oh, now you're stuck. You son of a bitch. Notice it's still saying drive vehicle. Horseshoes and hand grenades. That should do it. Bingo. I was gonna, like, graciously dump the thing, but, yeah, fuck it. Okay, well, while we're here, let's check this place for good stuff. Box of expensive Swiss chocolate, 20 bucks. I ain't reselling that. Ooh, something under the chair there. Engraved lighter, $35. Now that's kind of odd because in some cases when you engrave something, it actually becomes unsellable. Or you can't really do anything with it until you remove the engraving. That was actually the case with okay. Communal shower there. I don't want to know. No paper. Oh, hello. Gilded toilet brush, value $80. Gilded toilet brush. Sauna. Oh, just let me the fuck out. Okay. Alright, so yeah. Lewis Black said something like that, you know, it doesn't matter if you have $100,000 gold toilet, you're still going to take a dump in it. For that crappy square toilet. Square toilet. Okay. So once again we have the situation of the car on the back of the carrier with the alarm wired to it. But that's no big deal, because we could just do exactly what we did with the dump truck and what was left of that one vehicle and drive it right into the fucking ocean. Wow, I almost Tokyo drifted in a flatbed truck. That's me, the Fast and the Scurrious. The Fast and the Secret Scurrious Wave! Okay, that's two. Gee, I wonder if they'll be able to find it. Hold on. I want to see something. Damn. I was going to see if I could drive the truck and lower the back ramp just so, you know, it's out of view. Either way, though, that shit's wrecked. Okay, so let's see. We just need to hit one more. I'll check those two, see if either of those are wired up. Okay, I can see the alarm right there, so that's definitely wired up. That probably will be, but it's worth taking a look. Let's fuck up the racetrack. Oh damn it! I don't have enough of a plow left to fuck up the racetrack. Mr. Plow, that was my name. That name again, I had a plow. Let's see this thing on. Okay, this is not the right one, but it's worth checking for some stuff. In the sandbox mode, there's two of those race cars parked on those spots. Best racing outfit, Lycan Grand Prix 1991. Oh yeah, because as we all know, the most important thing is to look good. Okay, so that whole place was worthless. Alright, well, I'm within walking distance, fuck it. Let's do that real quick. Meander around a little bit, see if there's anything interesting to be had. Aha! Barbecue charcoal made from rare protected hardwood, $80. Okay, I definitely want to hear about this guy being a conservationist at some point, because I'm going to look back on that and laugh. Oh god, the gazebo! The gazebo! Everybody run! Fuck the gazebo! Kill the gazebo! The angel gazebo must die! And beware of its partner, the whistling zephyr! Die, die, in the name of D&D, players everywhere, die! Die. Let's see. Sledge to C4. If I had C4, I would put C4 to C4. But that's going to be for later. We do actually get bombs that just go off on a timer later, and I did pick up a mod that reskins them to look like C4. Oh, a funny tweet I saw recently, by the way, that said silly putty implies the existence of serious putty. And the reply to that was, I believe that's called C4. Glittery things. I see a glittery thing. Food processor, $80. Why not? Ooh, another glittery thing. Silverware, $120. As is or melted down. I mean, not that I care, I'll do either one. In the kitchen, da na 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 na. Put it on your bitchin', da na na na. Oh, okay, that's just a wall behind it. I thought I had found a safe. Which normally at this point I wouldn't be able to get into. Not even the blowtorch can cut that. Riot! But, oh, nothing in the planters? Oh, nuts. Okay, there's the car. It is indeed wired up. Alright, I kind of figured, but I wanted to see. Okay, so let's see. Pretty much what I wanted to do is look at these last few vehicles and figure out which one would be the easiest to ditch. And also check the area and see what all's around. You know, for the sake of irony, I really want to get rid of the Gauss, considering it's the one of the ones that he stole from the other guy. I think that would be just wonderful irony. And it looks like it's parked on more or less a straight shot towards the cliff, so that might be the one I go for. But let's check the other two out just to see. Upper Class Table Manners by Elizabeth Woodgroove. Tip 1, don't do this. Tears by Kirsten strobe-like. Okay, Tears by an artist who is way too damn pretentious, because you get an umlaut or an accent mark, but not both. That's just, no, that's just over the pale. Cave Dwellers by her again. A fucking plant. By someone. Yeah, the fact that I'm doing like mercenary style missions against like one person against one or the other. Chef knives, $70. I wonder at some point if they're going to figure out, you know, exactly like the same person is working with them. Russian caviar, $80. I admit to not knowing a lot about caviar. I don't know if it's a Russian thing. I've certainly heard of caviar. Oh, hello. Nice cooking pan, $55. Copper magic. Oh, the door swings both ways. Bisexual door. I could go through and open every individual thing, but it's just so much easier to do this. Re. Oh, what the hell do we have here? Ooh. What the hell are you working on here, pal? This looks like the back room of a Walgreens. Box of artisanal tomato soup, $15. You know, I want to believe it's the pantry, but then I see that, and those things. Okay, I see now that they're individual boxes of something, but they look at first glance like blood samples in test tubes, and they shatter like them. Oh, great. I just caused a new outbreak, sorry. Valuable. A vacuum cleaner, $60. Just a fucking vacuum cleaner. Not, you know, a special vacuum cleaner or anything like that. It's a vacuum cleaner. You start to feel like you're on The Price is Right after a while. Like, and a new car! Portable cassette tape player, $30. And how good is it going to be after it's been in the sauna all this time? Okay, so that's out the front. Okay, there's the car. It's wired up. It's definitely fast enough to go a fish, I guess. Smush fish. If you can't figure out what it is, should you really be buying it? A hideous statue of a rocket-shaped car. Rocket punch. Oh, hello. Pretty fancy bottle of rum, $20. Well, yo-ho-ho and framework around it. Okay, and that leads outside. Oh, and this. Fuck this pretentious thing. I want the truth. You can't handle the lion. I'm not trying to, like, check this to see if I can get anything out of it. I just hate how pretentious it is. some head artwork is beautiful, but you know, some just, you know, just get the fuck over yourself. Oh, the elephant. There's the elephant. There's the elephant. There's the elephant in the yard. Or maybe it was a rhino. You know what it is right now? Kindling. And again, I would light it on fire if it were not for the fire alarm problem. But that satisfies enough. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, pretty much, let's see, where? That was the guardhouse. The shiny green button. Don't forget bingo night at the marina. Well, someone did have a bingo trophy, so... oh yeah, it was him. Okay, so let's see. That's where my escape vehicle is. No matter what I do, I'm going to have to get back to that fast. So let's see... A cherry picker sure as hell ain't going to do it. Let's see, how zippy are you? Alrighty, zippy. Okay. Why am I doing this? It's a shame I can't move the escape vehicle. Oops. Okay, I just fucked that up, so... Just switch here. As I destroy, intentionally or unintentionally, every freaking car he owns. And since I want to run into everybody, I might as well drive a Ram. Okay. Check my stuff again. This one was a Mini. Finally found a use for a Mini. That's long enough. Okay. Okay, here is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I may be able to get 2 out of this. I'm thinking I drive that out of the garage and right into the water. This is not how I thought convertibles were made. Well, now you know better. Good thing there's a skeleton key for every car in the world. There is. It's called a sledgehammer. Yeah, it's very much Grand Theft Auto-ish in that respect, just nobody locks their car door. Okay. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. So, I start here. And I drive this sucker right off into the ocean. Okay. Now the question is, can I get back up there easily? Okay, that's going to be a no way. Okay, I may have to rethink this. Okay, yeah, I don't know where I can take that to be completely viable. Okay. Alright, so here's the thing. Since I wanted irony anyway, I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to drive that straight through here and off the damn cliff into the ocean. Just in case, I'm going to put the dump truck here in case I need to push it the rest of the way. After that's done, I'm going to have the pickup truck here so I can quickly drive back to the escape vehicle. And I'll just settle for 3 on this one. Okay, if I put it right about there, that'll cover me in case I don't quite make it. Now let me make sure there is enough of a drop. Okay, well if I angle it... Oh yeah, if I do it from here. Then, yeah, it's definitely going over the cliff. I don't have to worry about getting caught at the bottom. So let me move the truck out of the way. Let's see, where is the path? Path is right there. Okay. On your mark, get set, spray. This is one other thing about Teardown. I do wish you could use the arrow keys or WASD left and right, but you have to drag and check everything. Okay. Now let's look in here for a moment. God forbid we pass over a chance to completely destroy plants and, you know, in the hope there's like a rare stick of gum underneath them or something. that was worth it. Okay, so be it. Gazebo! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it with ire! Yeah, I got it. I got its cousin, and you know I've been there, so that's enough. Okay, so... yeah, that one's wired up, too. Yeah. If I could think of a conceivable way to do 2 for sure, well, I may still be able to do it. After I drive that, I might have enough time to drive this one. But I should start... yeah, I should definitely start from the longer one. And let's see, the escape vehicle... is just around the bend. Okay, so go ahead and do what the highway patrol should have done, or the construction people, whatever. There, now no one will cross the yellow line. There is no passing in this area. This is a bike lane. The other area is for Humvees. Okay, so yeah, I think I can still get 2. Let's save ourselves a little trouble here if this will run. Ah, there we go. Shortest distance between 2 points is a tree. The shortest distance between 2 points is a tree. That's not in my way, fortunately. I do apologize if these do take a while, but like I said, on these, planning is everything. I thought Toyota's motto was move forward. Okay, so we're going to amend this a bit. Okay. And I think I'm going to move the dump truck over just a little bit, because if I need to make that final push, I want it to be more properly aligned. Get up there, you big bastard. Okay, I think I am ready. Okay, so let's do the farthest target first. Adjusting that time limit definitely helps. Also, fuck you. What the hell? Is there something in the trunk of this? Can I break it without setting off the alarm? Oh, okay. What the hell that was about? There we go. Always important to close the trunk. Alright, 3, 2, 1, going for it. I'm driving very carefully for someone who's about to plow these things off a cliff. Okay, got them both. All right, let's vamoose. All right. Yeah. I don't really know how you would get all 6 on that, but it's definitely helpful to have gotten those ones that weren't wired up, or were wired up but were wired up on something that you could motor around in. And I had to back up because I hit a tree. And Toyota moving forward. Stay within the lines. The lines are our friends. Nice. Cool. Oh, yeah, these are some of the neat things. I showed them off, some of them off before. But I'll have to pick up on that another time. So let me go ahead and save here. And next time we'll do some more Teardown. We'll do some more crazy missions. And I'll figure out all new ways to beat the system. That is the alarm system. So take care until we game again. Okay, that'll be a cut. All right. Okay. So with that, I will go ahead and announce the Patreons. Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, Viceroy Scorn, D.I.O.D., Jumpy Cat, Shin Manjin, the post-production contributions of Matthew Carr Anderson, and of course, my thanks go to all of my Lycanthro fans. I am very, very happy that I have 2 milestones to celebrate now. 150 subscribers and my first 1,000 view video. Truly, truly awesome. This is the kind of thing that, you know, it seems trivial compared to what a lot of YouTubers have, but this is the kind of thing that I dreamed about when I started long ago. So this is nothing of insignificance to me. I am ecstatic, and I am very happy, and I am very grateful, because I couldn't have done it without y'all. So thank you very much. Everyone who's watched the video, commented on the video, liked, subscribed, watched a stream, took one of my cards, just you know, frankly, but I am so tongue-tied, you know, just gave me any measure of support or encouragement, you know. But yeah, like I said, I'll probably put a small video together for that. They'll probably go up on the weekend. And yeah, that's all I can say. Good night, Misfit Kitten. You know, I'm glad to have you here for any length of time. Good night to anyone who's watching the stream. Always glad to have you. Always glad to be able to be a part of something cool with people who enjoy what I'm doing. So, always appreciated. Always the best I can do. For better or worse. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a good night and take care. Until we game again.